is how
I guess I gotta stay alive forever now.
I think you're about the 10th person that said that to me. The red light's on.
I know, but it takes
Oh, okay.
Takes a couple.
almost 2 minutes for it to catch up.
Rachel, tip your camera. I'm looking up your nose.
On that note, we're live.
Could I ask everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Call the meeting to order. We'll have the roll call. Mayor Ellen McNulty Ryan, present.
Executive Assistants, Dole.
Pardon?
You're gonna ask for Maggie too.
Oh, Executive Assistant Sean Ward.
Present.
Executive Assistant Maggie Alex.
Present.
Trustee Files. I can see you, Rach.
Her audio is not.
Your audio's not on, Rach.
I think she's trying to connect.
Okay. We can see her, she's here. Trustee Bella Kapitsky.
Here.
Joan.
Trustee Dones.
Present.
Trustee McGivern.
Here.
Trustee Vieira.
Present.
Trustee Johnson.
Present.
Attorney Legnard. All present. Thank you very much, everybody. First, we have no public forum due to COVID. Next is on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from our last meeting on 9/21/2020. Does anyone have any corrections? If not, could I have a motion to approve?
Make the motion.
Barb?
Second.
Rick? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. We have no communications. Next is the approval of claims. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I just have one, Ellen, on Mayor, on page 2 of 9 on the general fund. The bridge cameras, how much of that did we get granted out for that, do you know?
Funny you should ask that.
I've got that all circled too, that was my question.
We got $50,000 in donations. We got $10,000 from the Albany County Sheriff's Department, $10,000 from the Rensselaer County Sheriff's Department, $5,000 from Louisi, $10,000 from the Albany County District Attorney, $10,000 from the Green Island Police Department Seizure Fund, and $5,000 from the town of Green Island. So $50,000 of that we got in donations, and all of the cameras on the bridge were donated by DCJS. So a large portion of that was covered, and it looks big because this project started 2 years ago, and it's
2018.
but all the billing came in at once. So it would have been better if he had billed us along the way, but he didn't. So
Okay.
any other questions? If not, could I have a motion to pay the bills?
Make the motion.
I'll second it.
Gary?
Second.
Well, we got 4 seconds. We got Gary and Rick, I think, was the next
Oh,
one.
Bob.
Oh, Bob?
Yeah.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Which one did I just do? The police activity report?
Not yet.
We're on that.
My God.
Bills.
Next on the agenda is the police activity report. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
Make the motion.
So moved.
Okay. This isn't working.
I have Bob and Rick.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next on the agenda is the fire department report. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
Rick
I'll second.
and Gary. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is submittal of the report by the treasurer. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any questions? And just for your note, I believe Michelle prepared this time, so she did a great job. So we're gonna have it every month.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. All right, everyone has a copy, or if there's any questions? If not, could I have a motion to accept the monthly report by the treasurer?
I'll make the motion.
I'll make the motion.
Okay, Bob and Barb. I just gotta go quick, because they're talking here and there. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the monthly report for the Parking Violations Bureau. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
I'll
Bob?
make the motion.
Rick? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. The reason I'm saying who's doing it when it's somebody here is you guys can't hear them when they're saying something here. Next is consideration of authorizing the mayor to sign a renewal agreement with CDPHP for Medicare Advantage for 2021. The rates are the same for 2021 as they were this year. Sean, do you want to make any comments?
No, same rate, same coverage, good program.
Anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to authorize me to sign the renewal agreement?
So moved.
Second.
Rick and Barb. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of authorizing the mayor to sign a renewal of the existing contract with CDRPC for their administration of the Albany Pool CSO Corporation. Sean, you want to say anything on that?
It's same contract we've had for about the last decade with them. The rates have been changed to reflect salary increases, but pretty much the same contract. They do great service for us. So I would recommend that we approve the renewal of the existing contract and allow the mayor, authorize the mayor to sign.
Does anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
So moved.
Gary and Rick. All in favor?
Aye.
And I think the dog just gave a second to it too.
That'll be in the minutes.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, we gotta get the dog's name if we're gonna put that in the minutes. Next is consideration of adopting a resolution for authorization for representative to execute grant agreement related to the George Street study. It's a CSO engineering study. Sean, you wanna comment?
Maggie's project. You want me to do it or do you?
You're the one in front of
Yeah.
the computer.
There's 4 resolutions related to, Environmental Facilities Corporation awarded us a $30,000 grant for a study of the George Street CSO. And this would be a great project for us if we're able to enact it, where we can separate it similar to Hudson Avenue. And the big benefit, number 1, is a huge environmental benefit, that sewage would not go to the river at all. And the big advantage to us is the fact that we're not sending stormwater to the Albany County Sewer District metered and paid for. This would go filtered to the Hudson River, and that's what we did on the Hudson Avenue project. So this is just a study. It's phase 1, but it's a step in the right direction towards separating George Street. Now the first resolution, you want me to go through all the resolutions,
Yeah,
then
why
you
don't
can
you?
vote on them?
Yep.
Okay, the first resolution is we're authorizing a representative to execute the grant agreement. So in the resolution, we're asking the mayor, authorization for the mayor to sign the grant agreement, and then Maggie Alex will be the project manager. We're asking for authorization for her to sign any other documents related to the project. That's resolution 1. Number 2 is the local match resolution. They require us to pass a resolution asking for our local match. So in this case, total project is $36,000, or up to $36,000. The village would be in line or responsible for 20% of it. We have a $30,000 grant, or we'd be responsible for $6,000, which if we can get the sewage or the storm unmetered, you know, it would be worth $6,000 probably in 2 years. So that's the second resolution. The third resolution is the secret resolution, which Joe has researched it. I talked to the folks at EFC, and they believe it's a type 2 status for the secret determination. The last resolution is for the appointment. It's a mandated appointment of a minority business officer, and we're asking that Maggie Alex be appointed as the minority business officer. So that's the 4 resolutions. Are there any questions at all? None? Pretty good.
Joe, can we vote on all 4 at the same time?
I'm not,
They
this
all
might be
stand
one of those
alone.
things where
Okay, I'll
the
just,
authority want a separate resolution for each one, so.
Yes.
okay, I'll just do them one at a time. Okay, the first one, I'd ask for a motion for me to,
Execute the grant agreement.
Execute the grant agreement.
okay, yeah, but it's worded differently, for authorization for a representative to execute the grant agreement related to the George Street CSO engineering study. Can I have a motion?
Make the motion.
Second.
Barb and Rick, I think. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adopting a resolution for authorization and appropriation of a local match related to the George Street Study CSO engineering study. That's the $6,000 local match. Can I have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Bob?
Second it.
Second.
Gary? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adopting a resolution for seeker determination, type 2 for the George Street study, CSO engineering. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
Rick?
Second.
Was that you, Barb?
Barb?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adopting a resolution for appointment of a minority business officer for the George Street studies on the CSO engineering study, and that would be Maggie. Could I have a motion?
Make the motion.
Gary?
I'll second it.
Bob? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. That's all of them, right? Okay. Next is consideration of a bid received for 2021 utility vehicle for the fire department. The sole bidder was Denoyer Chevrolet in the amount of $74,129. And it came in, what'd you say, 25,000 under
yeah.
what we had estimated, so that's very good. Does anyone have any questions?
What kind of box does it have on the back? How's it set up utility wise?
It would have a CAD box on the back and have a slide out drawer. That's what the chief, I believe he went out researching with some other fire departments. I believe Ellesmere just got one.
Gas or
Very similar.
diesel?
Pardon?
Gas or diesel?
Gas.
You gotta speak up when you're,
I'm sorry.
no, because the other people can't hear what you're asking.
I'm muted too, I'm sorry.
You're muted, Sean.
Yeah, I got it.
Can you just repeat what Bob's question is?
Yeah, yes, trustee Johnson just asked what kind of back cab we had on, or
Box.
box we had on it. It's regular cab, and it'll be a slide out back so that they can put the equipment in the back and they'll be able to slide it out. The drawer, it's like a drawer, it slides right out. So it's very similar to what Ellesmere just received, and the chief went out and researched it, and he believes that would be a good product for what our needs are here. The price is $25,000 less than we had budgeted for the vehicle, so I thought we got a pretty good deal on it.
What was gas? Gas powered.
It's a
And-
4-door cab too, Sean, right?
Four-door crew
Yeah,
cab, yes.
Yeah, and it has the cap on the back with the compartments on it, correct?
I'm not sure that's specifically.
Yeah. And then the tray slides out with all the equipment and stuff on it?
That I do know, yes.
Yeah.
Yep, and trustee Johnson asked about whether it's gas or diesel. It is gas. It's a 2500, so Chevy.
Four-wheel drive?
I believe it was 40.
Any other questions?
Does that include, all the lights and the markings?
The only thing that is not included would be the markings, so we, maybe another 5,000 for that or less, I hope. But, everything else should be included. There might be some other costs for putting the radios in or whatever, but, I don't think it wouldn't be a lot.
Anything else? If not, could I have a motion to award the bid to Denoyer Chevrolet?
So
Make the motion.
Oh, okay, I think that was Rick and Barb. Was it Rick and Barb?
I thought
I said.
Okay.
it was Rachel.
Rachel, was it you?
Yes.
Okay, it's
Rachel and who though?
Rick and
Rick and
Rachel.
Rachel.
Yeah. God, I hope we can do this in person again soon. All in favor? Opposed? And it's carried. Any other business? Please say no.
Just getting warmed up here.
Well, you weren't here for the meeting before this, so, does the board have anything that they would like to discuss? I just want to say one thing, after that last storm that we had with the high winds and everything, number one, we were very blessed here that we didn't have a lot of damage, but the things that did come down, I have to tell you, our DPW guys were out in no time. We had a big one on a limb on a car up at the Payne Street Park, and they were up there in no time at all. They called the police to come and take pictures. They just did a super job and I can't say enough about them, so.
Great job.
Anything else from anybody? If not, our next meeting is Monday, November 16th, immediately following our GIPA meeting. So, could I have a motion to adjourn?
Make the motion.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
And Nico says good night too.